mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now.
Who says you have to use scissors to cut clothes? Leave those rigid rules behind. I much prefer using my own cutting tools.
To where we started out. Oh, no.
Hello guys, welcome back to another live stream of Genshin Impact. Yo, sup Swapnil. Join in stream or in game, you said. You like this game, mother? I need to farm some materials for this character. See, I'm out of this stuff. So I will go kill some bosses and some artifacts.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Adventure time. I'm going in. Delicate as silk.
You're doing Archon? बाद में करूँगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. I'll do it later. वो जो आज टाइम पे आ गया तुम्हारा साले. भाई कल तो लाइव था बट मेरे यहाँ तूफान आ रखा था. माइक अरे 4 घंटे चला. अबल है तू तो नहीं ना बह गया. पता चले 4 घंटे में तो भाई उधर से अपने घर पहुंच गया. पिन तो कर दी. अबे भाई कर दो. रुक यार, रुक नहीं यार, इतनी क्या घाई है देखो. अरे हाँ देखो, एक बात बताने दी. अबे सुनना, जो कल वाला मोन्टाज आ रहा था उसका कुछ मैसेज करना. पिन उसका एक मैसेज क्रिएट कर और इधर पेस्ट कर दे. तो उसमें इंट्रोडक्शन भी डाल और उसमें मोन्टाज चेकआउट करने को भी बोल. वैसा मैसेज डाल दे तो वो पिन कर दूंगा मैं. कल तेरे को ये चीज बताना भूल गया था. I'm getting a feeling that I should connect the Ethernet cable. Okay, जरूरत तो नहीं है.
The way it comes floating from on high makes you want to reach out for it. But the moment it lands on your hand, its beauty dissipates. I suppose there are more similarities.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
लॉल.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
ले मैसेज डाल के चला गया साला.
If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
Gather! This is order!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Lend me a hand. Add Astra. Thank you for
नाम तो है भाई। नाम तो है।
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that you can try. Today's recommendation is the steak. Illusion shattered.
Oh, lol.
Who says you have to use scissors to cut clothes? Leave those rigid rules behind. I much prefer using my own cutting tools.
Yeah.
All I need is these two guys. Now I am about to show you guys the most broken build.
There is no escape.
Everybody stand back!
Regroup. One with nature.
Oh shit.
Quiver! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds Illusion shattered. The wind knows.
Back!
Now
Time to go.
you shall perish.
Oh fuck. Okay. Bruh.
Into the wind.
Everybody stand back! Strike!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Torn to oblivion!
Into the wind.
Shine down!
One with nature.
Okay, I'll take it.
There is no I'm going in! Clouds high. The birds call. Again. Into the wind.
Glory to the Shogun!
One with nature.
Illusion! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
No turning back! Inazuma shines eternal!
ब्रो भाई क्या बकवास आर्टिफैक्ट मिल रहा है।
There is no...
The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Glory to the Shogun! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Down. One with nature.
Now you shall perish!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Easy. Okay. Hello Ashish. Sub buddy, welcome to the stream. Where did this guy go? जब तक बाहर आ रहा है इनके साथ टाइम पास करता हूँ थोड़ा. ओके नेवर माइंड. सब वेदांत. Hola amigo. Wait a second, is my mic working? Yeah, it is working. काय नाही बघ एडिटिंग करतोय. लागले आहे पूर्ण सगळे इंटरफेस. अरे भाई you'll get used to it. मला तर एक आठवडा लागलेला. ओके. भाई त्यामुळे मी माहिती आहे प्रीमियर प्रो पहिला शिकलेलो. असं नाही की मी आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स मध्ये ट्राय नाही केलं बट यू नो सेम थिंग. बीट कशी मार्करायची सॉन्ग साठी आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स मध्ये की प्रीमियर प्रो? आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स मध्ये अरे तुला पहिला ऑडिओ फ्रेम पहिला हे करावा लागतो. त्याच्यासाठी कोणती तरी एक शॉर्टकट आहे. त्याने तुला त्याचा ऑडिओ फ्रेम दिसतो. होय.
You're running cold. Allow me. Shine down. Let's light it up.
वेवफॉर्मने हा ते केला ओपन पुढे कसं करायचं? अरे मार्किंग साठी पण एक शॉर्टकट आहे बघ. हॉटकी आहे एखादी. मी माहितीये ऑडिओ फाईल ना मी प्रीमियर प्रो मध्ये करतो आणि जो व्हिडिओ फाईल आहे ना तो मी आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स मध्ये करतो. हा पण एकदा तू ट्विक्स्टर यूज करायला लागला ना देन त्याची गरज पडते. मग ऑडिओ फ्रेम पण आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स मध्येच बघावी लागते. बिकॉज मग प्रॉपर बीट ड्रॉप नाही टाकता येत. वेट बघतो. अच्छा, म्हणजे क्लिप्सला एडिट CC लावून एक्सपोर्ट कर. ऑडिओ PR मध्ये ऍड करून बीट सिंग करतोस ना? येप, मी तेच करतो. बिकॉज आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स कसं हेवी आहे ना, तर त्यामध्ये तू जेव्हा प्ले करशील का तेव्हा प्रॉपर आवाज नाही येत. त्यामुळे बीट सिंग आणि वगैरे ते मी प्रीमियर प्रो मध्येच करतो. हा, लॅग होतो. तेच तर यार, तू एकदा प्ले केलं ना ते मग पूर्ण हे नाही करत, म्हणजे प्रॉपर आवाज नाही येत. तुला माहितीये, ते गुतात गुतात चालतं. अरे
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Lend me a hand.
फुल रेंडर करून घ्यायला लागतं भाई. तेवढा टाइम कोणाकडे? 50 वेळा तो रेंडर मारावा लागतो.
Shine down. Storm the front. There is no escape. Step aside.
Scatter.
What? Why am I swimming? Where? What? ये तो अभी नीचे था, ऊपर कैसे चला गया? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. चल जातो मी. बाय, जेवण करतो. बाय बाय. Bro, please don't do this. Please. Hmm. अरे यार, माझ्याकडे एक पण अटॅकचं हे नाहीये. Wait, he's up there? Oh, the game is lagged actually.
Sorry.
Partner.
What?
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
अच्छा, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि तू छतरी लेके सब जगह घूमेगी। Attack!
Gotcha. This one's got your name on it.
भाई क्या मस्त तलवार है ये। Where is he? There he is.
Go as one.
Bruh, I'm lagging so badly. Should have connected my Ethernet cable. Oh, there's one.
I see everything. Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name Beam on it! Watch out! I swear by my sword!
Lol. कहाँ टीपी कर गए ये? Okay, I'm the one who's lagged. I'm literally feeling like should have streamed Valorant instead of Genshin. I mean, look at this shit. My stream is working fine, but
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
game is not with us today. Hello Charlotte, can you review my account? Sure, send your UI. I'm on Europe. It doesn't matter. As long as you send your UID, I can still see your account. Bruh, I literally hate my network operator. I can stream every single online multiplayer game, but not this. Taking 4 business days to load. Hold up. Okay, let's see. Why is your account is not showing here? Oh, you killed him already. Okay. Okay.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky? Tap, ha! Feeling lucky? Yeah, I see everything.
Please, can you crit at least once?
Go as one!
At least once! Okay. I'm pretty sure I have enough materials to level her up.
Oh,
Good grief. I told ya, try Akash on Chrome. Okay. Let me check. Just give me a second. Oh, so this is your account?
onwards. We have work to do.
Ayato made. Damn, nice one. Ooh, top 5%. I see. 62 to 34. With just R1 with splitter? Damn.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Bro, you have a 48 crit value artifact. Damn. Damn, I would like to watch your Ayato gameplays. I want to see his damage. Do you have any clips?
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Because of off-rate. Bro, nice one. Okay. Nice build. You can see Sino too. He is amazing. If you have a Europe server, I can show you. Sorry, my internet is bad. No worries. I have a lot of delay. Okay. No props, no props. It's fine. What the hell? 81 to 21? What? Okay. Which weapon you are using? Stuff of Scarlet Saints. Damn. Wait, is this is it 12% defense? For real, your Sino is on crack. Okay, I'm back to my world. Lol. 78, 197, nice.
Guess I'll come take a look.
There will definitely be something that catches your
Bro,
eye.
where did you get this piece? You know, not a single artifact in my account has 30 crit value. They are all below 30. Actually, I'm F2P2. I'm also, but I'm very lazy to farm the
Come take a
artifacts.
look.
I'm so lazy to farm the artifacts. Hold up. Yeah, give me that. I need more crit rate. Dude, let me tell you. Every single artifact in my account, I worked so hard. Oh, you farmed the artifact for months?
Error.
Let me check your Nilu.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Max HP 30,000. Oh, she's not completely built. Wait,
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
okay.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
The world
It's
remains
42.
constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Hey, which weapon is this one?
Cathedral if you're injured.
Tokabushigure.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Where did you get that weapon?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
When you're high up, everyone can
Pretty good account. It's really good.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches
And
your
all
eye.
the best for your Ayato top 5%. I hope you raise top 1. Okay, let's head back to the conquest. I'm done with the farming. अब अरे भाई
Next customer. Yeah.
I'll go with the crit rate this time. Which is not hitting crits.
We're back! Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
And also, in the last stream, guys, we were completing the Archon quest. So in the last stream, we found that child was escaped, and array is
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
yeah, and Ratsley caught the Lynette and was offering her tea.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
I don't know what is she talking about, but we saw that there's a whole big city underneath this jail.
Must have been Risley and Sishwin.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them.
I really can't make sense of this place.
And also, this guy got caught in primordial seawater while investigating. So Cloran saved him.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
See, he's telling about it.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our list.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why?
उसकी
I
मर्जी
spent
भाई.
quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
You're super.
Thanks. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be.
लौंडे को भाई सब कुछ पता चल गया है.
Let's see. will engulf everyone.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with... If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations. And
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side?
yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on. The two of you have already aided us far too... If you ever need anything else, though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my...
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really matters.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys.
भाई मस्त एक्सप्रेशन दिया इसने.
It's time for dinner.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Are you here for dinner?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran.
Huh. You're right. She's actually...
What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem.
So delicious. Paimon's so happy.
Feeling full yet? How's the...
Delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here...
Sejween, do you do this to help your patients or to...
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take...
You're really good at taking care of people.
Really?
Oh, and what...
Oh, that. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had... Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but
You were all super considerate.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more. Get a good night's rest, you two.
नमस्कार पाटील साहेब, काय म्हणता? हे बंद कर. का 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 चल व्हॅलोरंट खेळू. किती टाइम झाला मला स्ट्रीम चालू करून? One hour only. अरे यार, एवढी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करतो देन येतो, चालेल? चला झोप चालली आहे नुसती. And the game is stuck. कर्जी फॉर्म मध्ये आहे ना भाई. त्या दिवशीच्या स्ट्रीमला भाई डायरेक्ट मोठी कमाई आली रे. Dude just casually sent. Bro just sponsored me a McDonald's meal.
So much has happened. I'm on super.
Lol.
Delicious.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
What happened? Why is everyone running?
No idea.
No
Unknown.
idea, but
Unknown
something
है?
must have happened.
हाँ?
Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
भाई त्यांनी जेवढे पैसे सेंड केले ना त्याच्यात एक बॅगडीचा मील येता. इट्स अबाव 300. स्पॉन्सरचं काहीतरी बोलला का? नाही, स्पॉन्सरचं नाही आहे. अरे भाई शोर मच रहा है. चलो 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 चलो, मजा आएगा.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what? What's wrong with these people?
They're here! Yeah, there you are.
Oh, thank goodness.
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out—
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly—
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
लॉल. मग खाल्लं का मील? अरे भाई घरी आलोय मी. इकडे कुठे बॅगडी? पुण्याला असेल तर मील पेक्षा दुसरं पण काहीतरी भेटेल. आय नो राईट.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
भाई अब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है इस गेम में. वरना कितना बोरिंग क्वेस्ट आहे. सगळं माहित असून काय फायदा? अरे काय म्हणजे घरच्यांनी पूर्ण सूट दिली आहे तर काय पण करायचं. हॅलो. Hey, let's go.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Sheesh.
Three, two, one.
won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
भाई बंदा तो बैड एज है भाई.
Who's
घरी विचारून सांगतो. गेम खेळायचा असतो का फक्त बघायचा असतो? याच्यात कट सीन खूप भारी आहेत.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
अरे यार मी विसरलो मला काय बोलायचं होतं.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me.
हासला गेम मोबाईल मध्ये पण आहे वाटतं. Yes.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence.
And this game is also the biggest in size in mobile games. I think 30 का 40 GB ची आहे मोबाईल मध्ये पण. Not sure but जेवढा मला माहिती आहे. मोबाईल मध्ये 20 GB च्या वरती तर आहे ही गेम.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have two or...
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
And also this character is coming in next update.
I've already prepared seats for you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked...
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette. Coming from you, that...
but I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
ये बंदी तो कोल्ड लग रही है बहुत.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case...
Oh.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meropide!
And where did he go after leaving the fort?
Well,
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any... Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya...
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long...
Hold on. The water in the...
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
Huh? I don't...
Have we entered into the next stage of the...
Another cutscene.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
He knows, he
Sounds
knows.
about right.
The
2004
day
too?
may
Yes.
come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
भाई बंदे ने ज्यादा स्ट्रगल भी नहीं किया इसके लिए, इसने ऐसे ही सील कर दिया वो.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're sick.
Indeed.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a...
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
गेम प्ले कमी आणि पडपडच जास्त चालली आहे भाई. स्टोरी गेम आहे यार.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
You never played story games?
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
इससे अच्छा कोई मूवी या सीरीज देख लेता. लॉल.
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codice.
That was... Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
अरे कोणती मूवी किंवा सिरीज सजेस्ट कर ना मला पण. And by the way, if you are an anime fan, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this game.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing Miss Farina. As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon.
What are you trying to...
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true.
मी anime वगैरे बघत नाही, त्यामुळे तुम्हाला ही गेम नाही आवडत आहे. I know. Genre?
Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking
Action
tea
thrill?
and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their home. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if Fontaine will be saved, even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long...
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Oh, that look in your eyes.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amount...
The Oratrice?
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, I first caught wind of this when LENOVO tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina.
Yeah, yes.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard. You too.
Thank you.
If it's on my tea table, it must be a...
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of.
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Paimon's coming too!
Okay. Let's see what she's saying.
Water jet!
Water check.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn. By the way, and you can just consider that you are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But
oh, come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me?
my goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook... It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Ark. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all.
Who are you?
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, I left the scene with E. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children.
News from the Fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts in...
Probably the handiwork of that...
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value... Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the... Oh, and...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my... The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth.
ये तो बड़ी चालू है भाई.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you. So... It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that... I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly.
Neuvillette?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term.
नुसती बडबड.
Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate. So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics. I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief, and now another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of it.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be...
right. There's...
Please.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to... then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragon. They say that when the first usurper arrived on TEVYAT, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archons.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the
Oh, so...
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go. We'll see you another time.
Take care.
दय्यम और है भाई I guess I'll do this story in next stream. Okay guys, तो अभी मैं चलता हूँ. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And if you enjoyed, I hope you also like the stream. So then अगले स्ट्रीम में मिलते हैं, शायद शाम को वैलो खेलूंगा. Yeah. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. या मेरे को नींद आ रखी है सही में. मेरे को नींद आ रखी है भाई.